Greetings, everybody. Jeffrey Gooderman. It's Strat-O-Matic, 1969 baseball. And we've got the second game of the doubleheader here. The Mets took the first one 6-4. I'm sorry, it was 3-1. I'm so sorry. 3-1. Seaver got the win. And Gary Nolan the loss. It's Nolan Ryan here in the first game, right-hander against Jerry Arrigo. He is a southpaw. And we'll have the lineups in just a minute. Well, after winning the first game of this doubleheader, the New York Mets are now 11 games behind the first place Pirates. The Reds fall back 11 behind the first place Atlanta Braves. For the Mets, it's Tommy Agee leading off in center, Bobby File batting second at second base, Cleon batting third in left, Don Clendenin, the cleanup hitter at first base. This is the against left-handers. Mostly it's a right-handed lineup here. Ed Charles gets a start. Will bat fifth at third base. Ron Swoboda will bat sixth and right. Jerry Grody catching, batting seventh. Al Weiss, the shortstop, batting eighth. And Nolan Ryan, the youngster from Texas, a right-handed pitcher, batting ninth. For the Reds, it's Pete Rose leading off in right. Kathy Harden has arrived. I hope the doctor's appointment went okay. I really do. Bobby Tolan batting second in center field. Alex Johnson batting third and left. Tony Perez cleanup at third. Lee May at first, batting fifth. Pat Corrales will catch the second game. Razor has arrived. Woody Woodward bats seventh at short. Chico Ruiz at second, batting eighth. And Jerry Arrigo, the pitcher, left-hander, batting ninth. It went okay. Okay, what was it, a follow-up? I mean, it's none of my business, right? I assume it was maybe a follow-up. And check the tweet here. The tweet is up. And the tweet looks good. And the tweet is good. And if you're looking ahead, I'm not sure when I'm going to do this. I think it might be better for me to wait till tomorrow for this, the next games, not to overdo myself. Staying with August 5, our next game is a doubleheader, Oakland A's at the Cleveland Indians. Doubleheader, that's a new series. After that, it'll be Minnesota at Detroit, then Chicago at Houston, Pittsburgh at Los Angeles, new series. Atlanta at Montreal for a doubleheader. That's an ongoing series. California at New York, Giants, doubleheader against the Phils, and then the day wraps up with the Cardinals at the Padres. Here on the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. I want a nice leisurely ball game if it's okay. I ordered new dice. They include small ones in different colors. And 20-sided dice. In different colors. And the Reds take the field. Here's Jerry Arrigo. If you missed the first game, the Mets beat the Reds 3-1. Seaver got the win. Gary Nolan the loss. Home run by Alex Johnson, his 12th of the season. 3 runs by the Mets in the top of the 7th for the win. We move now to the second game. And leading it off for the Mets. Yeah, we'll see it. It's not here till Sunday, but we'll see how it goes. Tommy Agee is the batter. Sometimes they come sooner, but we'll make do with what we have for now. Agee leading off. Okay, Arrigo is ready. Here's the pitch to Agee. 2-3. And he flies it to left. Alex Johnson has it, and it's 1 away. And we're underway here for the second game. Bobby File now. Okay, Arrigo, the windup, and the pitch to File. 1-7, a fly ball to center, and Tolan makes the catch. It's 2 away. Yeah, here comes Cleon. .58, and that is a base hit by Cleon. 2-out single. Cleon was 2 for 4 in the first game. Scored a run. So Cleon on first. And Don Clendenon the batter. Acquired from the Expos this season. Here's the pitch from Arrigo. 3-7. And he struck him out. The side is retired. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. Middle of the first, it's scoreless. Mets nothing, Cincinnati coming to bat. Well, here's the youngster from Texas, the hard-throwing Nolan Ryan. And Pete Rose will lead it off. Switch hitter. Batting left against Ryan. Okay, Ryan. He winds, and the pitch to Rose. 4-8. Struck him out. That's the first of Nolan. for Nolan Ryan. Here's Bobby Tolan now. Left-handed hitter. Oh, goodness. In the first game of the series, the Mets won it 6-3 in 11, and then they won 3-1 in the first game of this doubleheader. Okay, here's the pitch to Tolan. 5-2, grounds it to first. That's Lee May. I'm sorry, that's Clendenin. He's a 3. 13-3, and he throws him out. Or steps on the bag, whichever you prefer. 2 outs for Alex Johnson. Johnson hit the home run in the first game. He went 2 for 4 with a run batted in. Here's Nolan Ryan. 3-7, grounds it to short. Weiss throws over to Clendenin, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Nolan Ryan. And we're heading to the second. It's no score. Leading it off in the top of the second for the Mets, it's Ed Charles. Here's Arrigo now. .210, grounds it to second for Ruiz, 1 away. Now Ron Swoboda. Dodgers has his right-handed lineup in. Not a lefty in the lineup. Here's Swoboda. Whoa! 6-7. Grounder to second for Ruiz again. He's a 3-18. Reroll. 5-3, and he throws him out. 2 away. Now Jerry Grody. 2 outs, nobody on. Arrigo winds, and the pitch to Grody. 2-5. And he flies it to left field. That's for Johnson, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 for Arrigo. In the middle of the second, scoreless. Okay, Ryan retired the Reds in order, and Tony Perez will lead it off. Here's Ryan. The pitch to Perez. 4-7. Struck him out. That's the second for Nolan. Now Lee May. Oh. Ryan winds, and the pitch to May. 3-5. And that is a double off the wall for Lee May. With 1 out, May on second. First base runner, first hit given up by Nolan. Here's Pat Corrales. Pitch from Ryan, 6-5, struck him out, number 3 for Nolan. He's tough, I'll tell you that. Here's Woody Woodward now, 2 outs, May on second. Here's the pitch from Ryan. 2-5, walked him. First on second, 2 down for Chico Ruiz. Switch hitter, batting left. Pitch from Ryan. 5-4. Left-handed hitter. Grounds it to third X. That will be Ed Charles, a 3. 18-3, and he boots it for an error. Bases are loaded now. An error by Ed Charles at third base. And Jerry Arrigo, the pitcher, comes up. Bases loaded, 2 down. Arrigo with 2 WL. Here's Ryan. 2-7, struck him out. And the side is retired. That's 4 strikeouts for Ryan in the first 2 innings. No runs, 1 hit, an error, a walk. Bases loaded, left on base. And after 2, it's scoreless. Ryan got out of that. Top of the third, Al Weiss. He's on fire tonight. He's throwing smoke today. So I think I'll take it easy tonight. Catch up on some of my other stuff and set up after this. Set up tomorrow's games. The doubleheader. Oakland at Cleveland. So we can expect folks to be here 9 a.m. Eastern tomorrow morning for the first of that doubleheader, Oakland, Cleveland. All right, Al Weiss leading it off. Here's Arrigo. 5-3. Grounds it to first. May, he's a 3. 4-3. And it's a base hit, goes through. So Lee May could not get that. Weiss singles to start it off here in the top of the third. And Nolan Ryan, the batter, he's a B bunter. They'll bring the infield in. Let's give Nolan a try. A C bunter now. Lays it down. Oh, that's a beauty. 3C. And he beats it out. Oh my, Nolan has beat out the bunt. He'll get a single on that. And Weiss goes to second. First and second, nobody out. AG now. AG was 0 for 5 in the first game. 0 for 1 thus far here in the second. Here's Arrigo from the stretch. The pitch to AG. 6-8. And it's a base hit to right. This might score Weiss. Weiss rounding third. Rose a -2. And Weiss will hold. Oh, he does it all. Absolutely. Typically, he's not a great hitter. He's a decent bunter, though. So AG gets his first hit of the doubleheader. And that loads the bases. Nobody out. Infield is back. They'll concede the run for Bobby File. Here's Arrigo now. The pitch to File. 3-9. And he grounds it to second. And Weiss comes home. The only play that Ruiz had was to first. Weiss comes home and File gets a run batted in. Second and third, one out. It's a 1-0 ball game. And here comes Cleon. Here's Arrigo now. The pitch to Cleon. 4-4. Fly ball center X. That's Tolan. He's a 3. 10-3. Oh, he makes the catch. And Ryan tags. AG holds. A sacrifice fly for Cleon. And a run batted in. AG holds at second. It's 2-0 Mets here in the top of the third. AG on second, 2 down, and Don Clendenin the batter. Arrigo now. The pitch to Clendenin. 4-5. Flies to left. Alex Johnson makes the catch. Side retired, but 2 runs on 3 singles. 3 hits and 1 left on. And in the middle of the third, it's 2-0 Mets. Ryan has thrown 2 scoreless innings. He got into trouble, loaded the bases in last inning, but got out of it. He's got 4 strikeouts. Top of the order, Pete Rose. Switch hitter, batting left. Here's Ryan. The wind-up. Here's the pitch to Rose. 6-10. Catcher X. Grody at 2. 14-2. He fouls out to Jerry Grody. 1 away here in the bottom of the third. Now Bob Tolan. Grounded to first in the first. Nolan winds. Here's the pitch to Tolan. 2-4. Grounds it back to Ryan. Throws it to Clendenin. 2 down. For Alex Johnson. 2 out, nobody on. Ryan is ready. Here's the pitch to Alex Johnson. 1-7, and that is a base hit to right, opposite field. So Johnson is on first with 2 down. Tony Perez, the batter. From the stretch is Ryan. Here's the pitch. 6-11. Fly ball right. Under it is Swoboda, and in the side is retired. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left. So through 3, Nolan Ryan throwing shutout baseball. It's 2-0 Mets. Arrigo takes the mound. He'll face Charles, Swoboda, and Grody in the Mets half of the 4th here at Crosley Field in Cincinnati. Arrigo winds, and the pitch to Ed Charles. 3-6. Fly ball left. Alex Johnson makes the catch. 1 away. Swoboda 0 for 1. Arrigo, the pitch to Swoboda. 3-7. Grounds it to second for Chico Ruiz. 2 outs. Jerry Grody is the batter. That's a strike called on Grody. Okay, Arrigo. And the pitch. 4-5. He flies it to left. Again, it's Alex Johnson, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Arrigo. So, in the middle of the 4th, it's still 2-0 Mets. Here's Ryan in his 4th inning. Lee May leads it off, doubled off Ryan in the second, I'm sorry. Ryan winds, and the pitch to Lee May. 3-11, and it's a base hit by May. May his 2nd hit off Ryan today. Now Pat Corrales catching for bench in this 2nd game of the doubleheader. Mets took the 1st game 3-1. Ryan from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Corrales. 2-5. And Corrales grounds it to first, stopped by Clendenin, and he'll take it himself to the bag. May will go to second. Nice stop by Clendenin. So it's 1 out, May in scoring position for Woody Woodward. Mets lead 2-0. Woodward walked left on in the 2nd. (6-9). Fly ball center. AG is under it. 2 outs. May holds. And Chico Ruiz, switch hitter, batting left against Nolan Ryan. The pitch to Chico. 5-10. Struck him out. Number 5 for Nolan Ryan, and the side is retired. Through 4, it's 2-0 Mets. This is early, though, folks. You know anything can happen, especially with the Cincinnati Reds bats. Jerry Arrigo will face Weiss, Ryan, and then top of the order, Tommy Agee. We're in the top of the fifth. Arrigo facing Weiss, right-handed hitter. Weiss singled and scored in the third. The pitch to Weiss. 6-3. Fly ball left. Johnson a 4. 10-4. And it's a double off the wall for Al Weiss, so that was not okay. Leadoff double. Got a similar situation here, Ryan. Got an infield hit, if you will. He tried to bunt Weiss over and singled. He beat it out, the bunt. They were going for Ryan. He'll hit away here. Just to let you know, the infield is back. Here's the pitch from Arrigo. 3-7, that's a ground ball to second for the first out, and Weiss holds. I'll tell you though, Nolan got a piece of it. Now Tommy Agee. Weiss in scoring position. Agee 1 for 2 now. Arrigo, 3-10. And it's a fly to right, and Rose makes the catch. Weiss holds. 2 down for File. Bobby File 0 for 2. File was 0 for 4 in the first game. 0 for 2 today. Arrigo from the stretch. The pitch to File. 4-4, fly ball center. That's going to be Tolan a 3. 7-3, and he makes the catch. The side is out. So File 0 for 7 today. And we move to the bottom of the fifth. It's 2-0 Mets. Ryan has been just fine thus far. Arrigo will hit. To lead it off. Here's Ryan, the windup, and the pitch to Arrigo. 1-8, struck him out, number 6 for Nolan. So he's piling up those strikeouts. Now Pete Rose, batting left-handed against Ryan with 1 out. The pitch from Ryan. 4-8. Struck him out, number 7. And that's the second time he got Rose on strikes today. Goodness. 2 outs, nobody on for Bobby Tolan. Tolan 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. 1-5, and he struck him out. Ryan strikes out the side. He has 8 strikeouts through 5 innings. After 5, 2-0 Mets. Here's Jerry Arrigo. Starting his 6th inning, he's allowed 2 runs in 5 innings. 2 runs on 5 hits, no walks, struck out 1. Jones will lead it off. He had a single in the first, knocked home a run with a sacrifice to center in the third. It's the Ryan Express indeed. Early version. Here's Arrigo now. The pitch to Cleon. 110. It's hit deep by Cleon. Hit to left. Going back is Johnson. It is gone. Cleon with a home run. And the crowd sure got quiet on that one. 110. Cleon with a solo home run. And that makes it 3-0. I like when Cleon gets a home run. He only had 12 in real world this season. Boy, that just lifted off. Cleon has power, no doubt about it. For Cleon, that's number 10. He's right about where we would expect him to be. Home run number 10 for Cleon Jones. Well, here comes Don Clendenin now. This is Arrigo's endurance inning. There is action now in the Cincinnati bullpen. Granger pitched in the first game. Granger and Fisher pitched in the first game. Pitching now, warming up now, is Clay Carroll. Carroll is a right-hander. Oh yeah, he's out of that doghouse. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, Clay, okay, Clendenin now. 0 for 2. Arrigo. Here's the pitch to Clendenin. One 6, and that's hit deep. Clendenin, it's gone. Back-to-back home runs. Oh my, oh my. Isn't that something? The Mets have back-to-back home runs. This was a 1-6. For Jones, it was a 1-10. This is a 1-6, and that is gone. That makes it 4-0 Mets. And Ed Charles is the batter. Yeah, and that's going to be it for Jerry Arrigo. After back-to-back home runs, Arrigo is relieved. And Clay Carroll will come in. I know he did not reach endurance, but it seems plenty realistic. Arrigo went 5 innings. He's the loser of record. He allowed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits. No walks. 1 strikeout. And 4 runs. And Clay Carroll, the right-hander, is the new pitcher. Ed Charles, they're really sucking that ball, hitting those homers over the wall. Ed Charles now, the poet, 0 for 2 today. Okay, Carroll is ready. Here's the pitch to Charles. 3-10, pops it up left side foul territory. Perez has room, and he makes the catch. That's the first out of the inning. Here's Ron Swoboda. Swoboda 0 for 2. Carroll, the pitch to Swoboda. 2-10, grounder to second, Chico. Over to Lee May, 2-way. And Jerry Grody with 2 outs, nobody on, 2 in on back-to-back home runs by Jones and then Clendenin. Here's the pitch now to Grody. 1-7. And he grounds it to second. Chico Ruiz throws it over to May. And the side is retired. But there were 2 runs. On 2 hits, and they were both home runs by Jones and Clendenin. And we've gone 5.5. It's 4-0. Nolan has quite a pad here. He'll face the heart of the order here, Johnson, Perez, and May. Ryan has struck out 8 in 5 scoreless innings. Okay, Ryan, the pitch to Johnson. 5-8, and that is a fly ball to left, and it's caught by Jones. Nice catch. No loafing there. He leaped to make that catch. 5-8. 1 down. And here's Perez. I think that intervention by Gil Hodges did some good. Here's Tony Perez now. Tony 0 for 2. 3-6. Fly ball left. Again, it's Cleon. 2 outs. And now Lee May, who has gotten 2 hits off Ryan and 2 at-bats, the double and the single, left on both times. All right, Ryan, and the pitch to May. 5-9, and he struck him out that time. And that's number 9 for Nolan Ryan. A 1-2-3 for Nolan. And after 6, it's 4-0 Mets. I'm taking a break. It'll be 5 minutes, folks. We come back, Carroll will face Weiss, Ryan, and then back to the top of the order. My breaks are only about 5 minutes. After this game, I'll put the doubleheader in the standings. I'll set up the next couple games, maybe the next 4 games. And we'll be all set to go. 5 minutes. This is the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. Through 6, it's New York Mets 4, Cincinnati Reds nothing in the second game of this doubleheader. Mets took the first one. 3-1. Seaver with the win, a complete game win. Gary Nolan got the loss. Ron Taylor warming in the bullpen for the New York Mets. I don't see any imminent reason why Ryan would be taken out, but Ron Taylor is warming up. Get some coffee here for the top of the seventh. It's going to be Weiss leading off against Clay Carroll, his second inning, after he came in following the back-to-back home runs off of Arrigo. Okay, Al Weiss steps into the box. He's 2 for 2 today. A single and scored and a double left on in the fifth. Carroll is ready. Here's the pitch to Weiss. 2-11. And he struck him out. Here's Nolan Ryan. By the way, Ryan has retired 9 in order, but they have Taylor warming. Part of the reason might be he just needs the work. He hasn't pitched in a while. Like to keep that arm open. Here's the pitch now to Ryan. 5-5. And Ryan gets a base hit, his second of the game. Look at that, Ryan standing proudly on first base with a single of Carroll. 1 out, Ryan on first, and here's Agee. Now he's an 8 bunter. But the infield is back. Agee 1 for 3. File on deck. Carroll from the stretch. And the pitch to Agee. 4-8. Walked him. Mets have first and second one out for File. Now File hitless today. 0 for 7 in the doubleheader. Went 0 for 4 in the first game. He's 0 for 3 here in the second. And there's going to be a hitter for Bobby File. It's going to be Ken Boswell. Look at that. You never would expect something like that, but Ken Boswell will stay in the game to play second base. A left-handed hitter. They use Boswell against right-handers. So Kenny Boswell, who was hurt for a while, steps in. He'll stay in the game to play second. Okay. First and second, 1 down. Cleon on deck. Here's the pitch to Boswell. He lays it down. Oh my, what a shame. That's a 10B. That does not look good. He's safe. The Carroll throws out Ryan at third. It was a good try though. First and second with 2 outs. And here's Cleon. 2 for 2 today. A single left on, sacrifice fly knocked in a run, solo home run. Cleon was 2 for 4 in the first game. 2 for 3, 2 for 2 in this game. Okay, here's Clay now. The pitch to Cleon. 5-8, struck him out. So the side is retired, no runs, 1 hit, 1 walk, and 2 left. 7th inning stretch, it's 4-0 Mets. Boswell stays in the game, he's at second base. Boswell is a 3, just like File. And Nolan Ryan starts his 7th inning. He has retired 9 in order. With 9 strikeouts, a shutout by Nolan Ryan. This is a very talented youngster from Texas. He's going to make a great pitcher someday. And I bet you the Mets are going to hold on to him. Well, here's Ryan now. The pitch to Corrales. 5-8. And that's a fly ball to left, and Cleon is under it. That's 10 in a row for Nolan. Here's Woody Woodward. Woody is 0 for 1 with a walk. Woodward was 1 for 4 in the first game. Ryan winds. 3-10. And it's a base hit for Woody. This is easier to read for me, I think, this orange dye. I don't know why. Base hit now. And Chico is the batter. Reds down by 4. Ryan from the stretch. The pitch to Chico. 3-8. And it's a base hit by Chico. Woodward goes to third on that. And there's going to be a hitter here for Clay Carroll. So Ryan in a little bit of trouble here. Like I said, Taylor warming up. Bench pinch hit in this game, and he's coming up now. Bench pinch hit in real world in this game. And Bench steps into the batter's box. Pedro Ramos pitched in this ball game. See, the dash means anything above this dash means who relieved in real world. Anything under the dash is who relieved and pinch hit in real world. In this game. And this is the prior game is above. So Pedro Ramos is warming. He'll be the next pitcher. Look at that ERA. So Ramos, a very key part of the game. Oh yeah. That'll be it for Carroll, by the way. He pitched 2 innings. He allowed 1 hit. He walked a batter, struck out 2, and allowed no runs. Johnny Bench, he pinch hit in real world in this ball game. Here's Ryan now. First and third, the infield is back for the double play. One more hit or walk, and Nolan is fatigued, and Gil Hodges will turn to Ron Taylor. Here's the pitch to Bench. Ooh, 3-10. It's a fly ball to right. Getting under it is Swoboda. He makes the catch, and Woodward will tag. So the first run for the Reds on a sacrifice fly by Johnny Bench. It's 2 outs now. Ruiz held on first. Ryan trying to get out of this now. It's Pete Rose. Rose 0 for 3. Rose was 2 for 4 in the first game. Ryan has struck out Rose twice today. Here's the pitch to Rose. 2-6. And he grounds it back to Nolan. And he tosses it to Clendenin, and the side is retired. So Nolan gets out of that. We got to say that was pretty fine. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's a pretty fine inning, given that he got into trouble there. 1 run allowed. 2 hits, 1 left on. He remains non-fatigued. And the new pitcher is Pedro Ramos. Pedro is a right-hander. He'll face the Mets top of the 8th. Good job by Ryan, I would say. Sure. Not looking for perfection. We're looking for effectiveness. Leading it off, Don Clendenin homered after Jones hit 1 out. Clendenin in his first start in quite a while. He's 1 for 3. Okay, Pedro is ready. Here's the pitch to Clendenin. 2-4. Grounds it to short. That's 1 away. Now Ed Charles 0 for 3. Swoboda on deck. And the pitch to Charles. 1-7. And he flies it to center. Tolan, 2 outs for Swoboda. 4-7, struck him out. So it's a 1-2-3 for Pedro Ramos. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Meat of the order here, or the soy, for Nolan Ryan, trying to stay in this ball game. Any combination of 2 hits and or walks, he's fatigued. Taylor is ready in the bullpen. Bobby Tolan leading it off. Bobby 0 for 3 today in this second game. He was 0 for 4 in the first game. So Tolan 0 for 7 in the doubleheader, hitless. Struck out in the 5th by Ryan. Here's Ryan now. 1-11, and that's a chopper to first. Clendenin has it, tosses it to Ryan, covering the bag. That's 1 down. Now Alex Johnson. Ryan Wise. 2-8. Struck him out. Number 10 for Nolan. Double digits. Nolan Ryan with his 10th strikeout of the ball game. 2 outs. God, this youngster. Tony Perez, he throws so hard. Tony 0 for 3. Tony was 0 for 4 in the first game. The Reds really being shut down here in the doubleheader. Here's the pitch to Perez. 5-6, walked him. So Ryan loses Perez on a base on balls. Lee May, 2 for 3 today. Doubled, left on, singled, left on, struck out. And Ryan, the pitch to May. 2-7, struck him out for the second time, and that's number 11 for Nolan Ryan. The side is retired. And Ryan now is refreshed with endurance. Ramos in his second inning now will face Grody, Weiss, and Ryan. Taylor has sat down. He's done warming. Grody 0 for 3. And the pitch from Ramos. Yeah, that's some heat. 5-12. Grounds it to first. There's Lee May. He's a 3. 18-3. And he boots it. Lee May with the error. Just to add insult to injury. First error for Cincinnati. Grody on first. Nobody out. Al Weiss. Ryan on deck, 2 for 3 today. And the pitch to Weiss. 6-6. Base hit Weiss. Grody goes to third. First and third, nobody out. And here's Nolan Ryan. It's first and third, nobody out. Ryan 2 for 3 today. The infield is in now. Here's the pitch to Ryan. 5-7. Oh, it's a line drive to second, caught by Chico. It almost went through for the third hit by Ryan. 1 out. Good, Ryan's hitting the ball hard today. It's a 10. Base hit 1 to 9. Here's AG, 1 for 3 with a walk. First and third, 1 out, infield back. Ramos, the pitch to AG. 5-5, struck him out. That's the second for Pedro. And Ken Boswell now. In for File. It's 2 outs, first and third. Anything now is unearned. Here's Pedro. 5-5. Fly ball right. This should end the inning. Pete Rose under it. And the side is retired. No runs, 1 hit. The error, both left on. We're heading to the bottom of the 9th. The Reds trail by 3. They're in danger of being swept by the Mets today. Nolan Ryan has gone all the way. 1 run in 8 innings, 11 strikeouts, 4 hits allowed. 5 hits, I'm sorry. And Pat Corrales will lead it off. Fasten your seatbelts, everybody. Nolan Ryan. The windup, the pitch to Corrales. 2-9, base hit. And here comes Woody Woodward. Corrales on first, no outs. Woodward 1 for 2 with a walk. Ryan from the stretch, and the pitch to Woodward. 5-11. And that's a ground ball to short. Weiss to Boswell to Clendenin, double play. 2 outs, and there's a hush come over this crowd. Woody Woodward knocks into a double play. 2 outs, nobody on, and here's Chico Ruiz. Nolan Ryan trying to get the complete game win. And what a game it's been for Ryan. I could almost cry. Okay, Ryan gets the sign from Grody into his windup. The pitch to Ruiz. 4-2. Struck him out. And that's number 12. And look at Jerry Grody extending his hand to Nolan Ryan for the complete game win. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Oh, I love to see that. The final score, New York Mets 4, the Cincinnati Reds 1. Ryan with a big win. The Mets sweep the doubleheader. They won the first game 3-1 on a complete game win by Seaver. Both Mets pitchers allowed only 1 run in each game. Ryan went 9. He allowed 6 hits. He walked 2, struck out 11, and he allowed 1 run. Arrigo gets the loss. Ramos came in, pitched pretty good ball for 2 innings, 1 hit, no walks, 2 strikeouts, no runs. Final line, Mets 4 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. Reds 1 run, 6 hits, 1 error. Back-to-back home runs by Jones and Clendenin. Steven Perota denotes Ryan, the star of the game. Mets are starting to make up wins. They are now 1 game over 500, 10.5 behind the first place Pirates. The Reds fall 11.5 behind the Braves. I'm Jeffrey Guterman. Tomorrow we have Oakland at Cleveland doubleheader. We'll do it similarly. I think I'll set up a 9 a.m. game and then a 3 p.m. game. I think those coincide quite nicely. That way I avert the cannabis stupor that I found myself in the last couple night games. Not that I can't do it, but I think I did pretty well. This orange dye worked very well for me. I want to thank Kathy Harden. You have a great night, Mr. Perota. The lost column is the key, no doubt about it. No frickin' doubt about it, but it's still early. Stay strong, everybody. Stay well. And I'll catch you tomorrow morning.